Parshas Vayigash Shvi, the seventh portion, Perek Mem Zayin Pasuk Aleph. Yeshiv Yosef his Aviv Achiv Yosef settled his father and his brothers. Vayitan lem Machuz Beretz Mitzrayim, he gave them property in the land of Mitzrayim. V'meit Tavaris Beretz Ramses, the best of the land of Ramses. Kasher Tziva Paris Pari commanded the Rashi Ramses Meretz Goshen. This is part of the land of Goshen. Vayichalkel Yosef his Aviv Achiv, his Yosef sustained his father and his brothers. His called base Aviv Lachem and his father's entire household with bread. The fiat tov, according to the young children of Rashi, the fiat tov, the fiat tzarech l'chol bnei bisam, according to what was required for all the members of their household. V'lechem ein b'chol ha'aretz, there was no food in the entire land. Ki chaved arav ma'id, the famine had grown exceedingly severe. V'ateiler es Mitzrayim v'eretz Canaan v'pnei of, and the land of Mitzrayim and the land of Canaan were exhausted because of the famine. V'gashi v'lechem ein b'chol ha'aretz chayz. In addition, the Torah returns to the earlier topic with chilas shnei of, the beginning of the famine years. V'teila kamay v'atileh, exhaustion, lashon ayefus, targum as I give the targum, but they really like the one who wearies himself shooting firebrands. Pasuk Yudal Vayilakid Yosef collected Yosef collected all the money that was found in the land of Mitzrayim and the land of Canaan, Shevrim, with the grain that they were buying. Yosef was a case of basic Pari. Yosef brought the money into Pari's house. So Rashi, Shevrim, they gave him the money. Eatim as a case of Meretz Canaan. Now the money was depleted from the land of Canaan. And all the Egyptians came to Yosef saying, "Give us food. Why should we die in your presence? Since there's no money." So Rashi being ended. Yosef said, "Give me livestock, and I will give you food in return for your livestock." The money has been used up. So they brought the livestock to Yosef. Yosef gave them food in return for the horses and the livestock, and for their cattle and donkeys, and provided them food in return for the livestock in that year. And he guarded them. But they were Allah. She has no guide besides me. Pasuk Yud Ches. The year ended. And they came to him in the second year. And they said to him, "We do not hide from my Lord. For insofar as the money and the property of the animals have been fortified to my Lord. Nothing remains before my Lord except our bodies and our farmlands." To the second years of famine. For so far as the money and the property have been fortified and everything to come into my Lord's possession. For not our bodies. Why should we die before our eyes? Both be in our farmland. Buy us in our farmland food, so that we and our farmlands will be slaves to poverty. Within Zerah and give us seed so that we will not die, and the soil will not lie fallow. Within Zerah actually says to sow the soil. Allah Yosef said, for another 5 years there will be neither plowing nor harvest. As soon as Yaakov came to Mitzrayim, blessings came with his arrival, and they started to sow. So we learned in Tesefta. Will not be desolate, stay borish in Chodesh, an expression denoting a fallow field which is not plowed. Yosef is called the Masbasham the Faris. Yosef bought all the farmland of the Egyptians for Pari. For the Egyptians sold each one of his field. For the famine has become too strong for them. The land became Pari's of Rashi, who was acquired to him. Some had very similar to him, and he transferred the populace to the cities. Miktik will Mitzrayim consider for one end of the boundary of Mitzrayim to the other end. Rashi was some every Yosef transferred them from city to city, so they would not remember that they have no share in the land. And he sold those of one city and another. The only reason why the Torah says this is in order to remove the stigma from his brothers, so the Ukrainians can invade them, so they should not call them exiles. So he did with all the cities in the kingdom of Mitzrayim. From one end of his boundary to the other end of his boundary. Only the farmland of the priest he did not buy. For the priest had anointment from Pari, and they ate their anointment that Pari had given them. Different, they did not sell their farmland. This is the priest. Every instance of Kain means a minister of Avodah expresses except those expression of high rank. Every day, so much bread per day. Jesus said the party, behold, I have bought you and your farmland to take the party, and the Femzera, hold you of a seed, is Ratam Sadam, and sow soil to the land. Rashi, hey, Hine, Kumavani, Gama Starka Collaboration Asata. Well, how you betwas in the Satam Commission for Pari, so it shall be concerning the crops that you shall give a fifth to Pari. For Abra Yadis Yelachem, Lazar Salil, Achlachem, Asherbatechem, the Tapchem, and the remaining 4 parts shall be yours for seed of your fields, for your food, those in your houses, and for young children to Zerashi Shabbat Shana every year. For food of your manservants and maidservants who are in your houses, Latapchem, Badam Aktanim, young children of Yemer, Ayemeru Hechi Yisano. You replied, you have saved our lives. Imsachain, Be'ini Adeni, let us find favor in my Lord's eyes. While you know Avadim Lafari, who will be slaves to preservation, Nimsachain, Lasa Islando, Zois, Commercial Marta, so that you should do this for us, as you have said, Avadim Lafari, obviously, Amas Aziz Shana, to pay tribute every year as a statue that will not be repealed. So Yosef made a statue on this day concerning the farmland of Egypt for 1/5. Only the farmland of the kingdom did not become Paris. We saw Israel dwelt in the land of Egypt, in the land of Geshem, and they acquired the proper needs, and they were prolific and multiplied greatly. This is an expression of holding.